Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is TG, and today I want to talk about positive outlook in life. Getting into it really quick. So before that, oh my god, okay, look at, if I'm flinching a lot, this brat is like biting me all over and not letting me like breathe. Okay, so I don't want to blab too much, and I want to keep it short, and I want to make my points clear, and sometimes I blab. For that reason, I've put some notes here and here, and so I can like look at it, and I don't want to get distracted with my own mind, like brain going crazy. And a disclaimer, I'm not good at keeping eye contact with like the camera all the time. I might go like this, and I'm sorry if you find it annoying. Now I pointed out, maybe you might focus on that and you didn't even realize at first. So sorry for that. Today's topic is about positive outlook in life. Before I dive into that, I want to acknowledge that I'm not disregarding that some of us, these things won't work for everyone, and some of us, for example, me 2 weeks ago, if someone comes to me, if they came to me and they said, yo, be positive and you'll not be, a little bit banana out there, I would smack them in the face. But what I'm trying to say here is that some things are not as simple as be positive, or life is not that bad, just get over it. Like, it doesn't work that way, and that's not the message I'm trying to share. But I'm trying to note that I do understand some things are not as direct as we want them to be, and they're more complex. So I hope you keep that in mind when I share this message I have, and if it helps you, I'm very happy, and if it doesn't, even if you share how you feel, that's one way of helping each other. So let me know. Sorry for blabbing, let's just get into it. But I hope I have made things clear to an extent. Before I got into this way of thinking in the past, I was so anxious, and I still have that anxiety within me. I don't know why it took me like 20 plus years to know that you can actually look at life and say, wait, things can turn out good too. Like, why are you always thinking that everything is gonna go bad? Okay, so, and another thing, it's not about avoiding sadness or fear or those negative emotions, or not like emotions, but it's more of, okay, there is a possibility for like hope, for solution, for good things. Deserve good things. Why do you want to lock yourself in this box where you're always sad, where you're always like in fear, and lots of like very frustrating things? But I want to point out, I want to list 3 things, and I have a book. Okay, so this book, I don't know if you can see The Choice. I love this book. It's so good. Like, it made me cry, and I really recommend for you to read this. It's so beautiful, and even though I didn't go through anything that this person went through, I felt it to my bone. And there are some things I learned from this book, and also there are some things I just thought was in my own experience. And with that, I'm gonna point 1, 2, 3 things, and that will be how we're gonna structure the video for this topic. Okay, so the first one is, emotion is the key to feeling alive, or to life in general. It's the key. And personally, I was a type of person who was trying to be stoic and trying to avoid my emotions, and I'm still working on it. But it's very important to know that like sadness, happiness, what else, like fear, What else did I lose all kind of emotion? Any emotion that a person can feel that you can't even like explain with word or like define it, because it's like, if you come to me and I might say like I'm excited, but what if I feel more than excited? But like emotion is such a complex thing, but as much as it's so beautiful, it can be ugly sometimes, and that's why many of us, we avoid it, because we really we signify the ugly part, and we don't really want to, because there's the beauty part in emotion, but we're too scared to even touch how we feel, because then we have to fix ourselves, because we see ourselves, or myself, I used to see myself as a damaged, maybe that's too strong of a word, but like something broken, and if I touch it, then that means I have to fix this broken item, and it feels like a very complex item that I can't really put together. So I was like, this thing, I'm gonna put it somewhere and I'm not gonna open it. Do I feel sad? Shut the fuck up. Do I feel happy? Don't be too happy, because what if something goes bad because you're too happy now? Like, don't you feel weird, something in the air? Why are you so happy? Like those emotions, like negative emotions are very signified in our life that we tend to ignore. What if we try to see some of these good emotions and we try to put them together and see what could happen? My point is, emotion is not a very ugly thing as we make it seem like. It's very beautiful if we try to sit with our emotions and we try to unwrap it little by little. You can try to write down notes, or say today, my main character of emotion is not anxiety or sadness or fear. That can be on the list, but on top is gonna be hope. I have a friend named Hope. She's hot, but forgive. Get to point 2 is the map to our life. It's as we said, if our emotion is the key, our brain is the map to regulate our emotion, to make decisions, to rationalize things around us, and to make this very complex thing understandable, right? But we are in a world where everyone is attaching this very beautiful map with a very negative emotion, and when they are together, they don't give us good outcome. That's personally, I used to attach this negative emotion with this crazy complex brain. So of course this brain is gonna think that yes, negative is a pattern of this girl's life, so that's how we're gonna understand the world, which is not okay. And I know I'm not explaining the brain as this very good people and smart people explain it, where they're like, the brain, you see the frontal lobe and the if I research, I might say, but it's not within the topic I'm discussing. So yeah, as much as we want to say life is the brain is very logical and rational, it's very, when you put it with life, it's very uncertain. The brain works with uncertainty of the world. It's not perfect. That's what makes us beautiful as humans, because we're very imperfect as humans. But as individuals, we put perfectionism on our shoulder, like it is the ultimate way of living, but which is not, because if we are all trying to reach this perfection, why is the world so imperfect? We just have to accept that we're imperfect, and then how do we work from there? And third is, you are the choice. You as a person are the choices you made, the choices that you had control over. So it's not about the environment. They do affect you and you don't have control over it. So the environment and other people's decision doesn't make it your choice, but you do have choices to alter how those environment and those people can affect you as a person. So as an individual, we all have the right to make choices. And that's where I'm gonna bring this book. Like I said, it's such a great book. I would recommend if you can read it. If you read it, maybe it's a very famous book already and I'm just book, read it. But if you haven't, please do. Because this girl went through the trenches. Like I cried. I went through this emotional roller coaster when I was reading this book, and she went through many like hardships and struggles within life, and it just didn't end like, okay, this problem and it's over. No, it's like very life altering. Hardships are from like 1, 2, 3, like it was never ending. And even with that, even with the sadness and the struggle, this strong girl became a woman. From a woman she became a wife and a mother, but she was also a daughter, and she had, you know, sisters, and she had these great people around her. I feel like you have to read the book. Like, I don't know, like I'm so bad with my words. I don't know, I can't do any justice to explain what this book is. But when I say the choice, the girl was able to stay alive for a long time, but also to forgive these horrible people in her life, and to be able to heal because of the choices she made. And these choices are very positive. Even in a very worst life that she was leading, she had a very good positive outlook to life, and she was able to fight and to understand life in a very beautiful way, but in a very sad environment. And I admire that so much, because my life is not that hard, and I tend to think a lot of negative things. And after I read this book, I was able to analyze myself and say, okay, girl, you need to calm down, because you really do have lots of chances to be better for yourself and for the people around you. And even, but in conclusion, oh yes, it says, even in hell, hope can flower. I was talking about a lot about hope. Like, it's so beautiful, no? Like, my friend, her name is Hope. I be blabbing about hope, because low hope is the way to life, actually. You know, positive outlook. Hope is the light, and it's a little flower that grow in a very burning hell, okay? And I'm sorry if the video felt like a blabbing session rather than any important information, but I hope I will grow with you guys as I go. And if there is anything I said that might be, you know, a bit disrespectful, because I'm still learning, and I don't mind if you can tell me, oh, that, you know, that comment you made me feel uncomfortable. So please don't say that anymore. If you say that, I will fix myself. And also, what I've realized in this video is that I do say a lot, but not anything at the same time. I feel like, so I will try to prepare for my videos more properly. But since I'm posting on a daily base, hopefully, I might not be able to be very structured and perfect, but we had the topic imperfectionism today, so maybe that's what this channel is about. Let's be imperfect, let's be ugly, let's be nasty, and let's be whatever everyone think is. What am I even trying to say? But let's try and let's push on, and we can do it, and you can do it. And I wish you from my heart for great things in life, and I believe in you as I believe in myself, and we do believe in each other. And oh, I posted a video on how I did this. I know you're like, it's very direct, you just tape, but I love it. I think I'm getting used to it. I was cringing when I was done. I was like, what is this? This is giving kindergarten, but I'm like, not so bad, it's okay, I like it. Okay, thank you, and I love you, and thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, evening, whatever timeline you are in. Bye bye.